All right, so there's a little bunkhouse that I just was finished selling. I got to close up the slide. Well, I got to close up the slide on that bad boy too. All right, so I just was showing this micro light here. Close up the slide. I figured let's go over to some used inventory here. Okay, date. So it's a 2019 micro light by Flagstaff. It's got a Forest River. All right, what else do we got? It's got to be, I mean, it's early enough in the year. Sometimes you'll see, like, if it was maybe August or September, even October of 19, that would tell me that would be like a 2019 chassis, and this would be like a 2020 model. But from my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, if it's early enough in the year, it's a 2019 frame and body. So it's a true 2019 model. Let's take a look here. Now, the customers I showed this to, they did not buy it. The reason they didn't buy it is it's just a little dated. So I showed them a 17 JW, which I just finished taking a video on. You can definitely take a look at that one as well if you'd like. And this one, I'm just going to kind of explore. I really don't know what's going on with it. The customer, I could just tell in a couple of minutes that they could care less for it. So let's figure out why. This is weird. What are we storing in here, huh? Well, okay, well, I mean, hey, extra storage to the outside. Yeah, actually, well, no, you can't get to it. Otherwise, I would say like a garbage can, but. All right, so nice side storage here. What do we got on this guy? All right, so I see our 30 amp cord. This must be some part of outdoor grill that goes somewhere. That's pretty cool. This is all mechanics to the underside. I wonder if that's I see the drawer there, so maybe it's the bed. Yeah, my customers are in and out of it so quick, I didn't even really get a chance to see it, so I wanted to check it out. Outside shower is always nice. Furrion 30 amp, solar reflective windows. I mean, the slide looks pretty decent. It doesn't have the cheap cable slide system. It doesn't even have the H-frame that's got all the, I don't know, that's not rack and pinion. I forgot what this one passed through, slide through. Yeah, there's another terminology for this stuff. This is one of the reasons I'm learning the industry is I get to look at it, go back, and I'll tell the techs. You know, I was trying to make a video, and I looked a little stupid because I didn't know what it was called, but it's the whole point of me doing this is just learning. 4-inch bumper, scissor jack stabilizers, Furrion backup camera system. No solar panel. What do we got? That's a nice little vent up there. Looks like we're gonna have our antenna, air conditioner. I mean, it looks pretty solid, this model here. All right, so we're back down here, taking a look at the outdoor kitchen. I actually left that open. There we go. Outside kitchen. This actually looks pretty cool. Capital Grill, patent pending. I'm not too familiar with that one, so I am going to kind of look up. If you have any experience with that, feel free to comment and let me know. Mini fridge, smallest little freezer ever. Okay, let's go ahead and close this up because I do have to close it up here too. Heater, another little TV mount. So I see these outside speakers here. They're canted down in a lower direction. Kind of pointing that way, so I mean that's pretty cool. Your music's not going to shoot too far out over your campsite. What else do we got here? This RV is equipped with a powerful Wi-Fi router and booster, huh? LTE ready. Here's our pass-through. This has got to be probably for, I know one of those has got to be for a manual slide crank in case that slide goes out. Power jack. All right, let's hook up the battery pack here and get the slide going. Perfect. Perfect. Haha. Well, that works. Nice window. I do like to see the outside seam. From my understanding, if these seams are on the outside, that helps prevent any permeation building up on the inside. But then I see some extra caulk up here, so I guess I really don't know what to think. I'll have to check on that. Oh, it's just water. Let's take a look on the inside. Okay, open it up. Here we've got some manufacturer dry weight, 5,154 pounds, and that is right, it's a Murphy bed system. I love Murphy beds. I actually do. First I couldn't stand them, but now that I think about it, you don't need to take up this area with a bed. You don't have to. You fold the bed back and you can open the camper this way. So I guess I've been a pretty big fan of Murphy beds, but let's see how this one works. I don't know what this is. Removable. Well, what in the world is it? I have no idea. Table docking. Oh, well, maybe it's the lid that's I have no idea. But I'm guessing I might have broke it. No. It looks like what these are, from my understanding, this is going to be where you can put a little table, like a little kind of lunch tray that goes in here. And all right, so let's look at the Murphy bed system here. Perfect. That goes in. Well, we're clamped in here, so let's take a look. There we go. And it's going to fold right down. Looks like no mattress on this unit. For my customers, I usually just get a mattress there anyways. But, you know, this is essentially what a camper looks like with a bed. But you don't need to have your bed take up all of your camper. Let's just push that back. Latch her in here. Perfect. Close that back up. Awesome. So that's why I'm a fan of Murphy beds. You get an extra seating area. I've got some bunks, double wide. These look cool. There's got to be some storage here. There's no access to the bunks on the outside. These here, there must be. It's a used unit. Previous owners usually like to put dryer sheets in their campers for rodent protection. Not sure how good that works. We've got the tub. This is actually a deep well tub. Goes well up halfway through my calf. Dometic toilet. Do the old toilet sit. And we fit. Perfect. Outlet so you can doom scroll on the toilet while camping, I suppose. Vents. So we got double wide bunks. You don't have to have the singles. This is a Dometic refrigerator. I like Dometic refrigerators. I'm actually starting to like this camper more and more. Seems a little dated on the inside, but you got the hybrid capability for the seating area. And then you actually have a Dometic fridge where you can switch it from gas or electric, so you can choose your source here on your refrigerator. Makes it a hybrid. It's got a nice stove. Can't cook a turkey, but maybe a chicken in that bad boy. Magic Chef microwave. So we've got it all. Extra countertop. So this is the Microlite by Flagstaff Bunkhouse. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think.